Hello there. This is your disabled combat veteran after 9/11, Michael Commiso. Well, I'm here today to show you some more of my cloak collection and explain why I'm collecting and everything. First thing, nowadays I think people fight over nothing at all and hate for no reason at all. While I guess people forget, yeah, you're right, there are kids outside and everything. But the cultures change, you know, over the history, cultures change. So people don't want to keep doing the same thing, and kids want to be themselves nowadays. You know how back in the day where I felt that people was more free to be themselves back in the day, like in the 80s and everything, in the 60s and 70s. So I also collect for, you know, I feel like that people went out of their way just to play me, and I won't be able to get a girlfriend. There's still a girl out there that likes Michael Commiso, no matter how many stories you come up with on a veteran that came back home from war. So I collect things, you know, saying if I have a daughter one day or a son one day, and I have things to give them and everything, because I guess I know what it takes to have your own family. And yeah, you need money to have a family, you know. You want to take your kids on vacations in Disneyland, Disney World and everything. So I collect to have a hobby and to collect cool things. But, you know, to find something like a cool artifact and say, hey, this thing's worth something. And, you know, I give it down the line to my kids or whatever and everything. So it's 7:04, it's almost 8 o'clock. The ball drop countdown is starting on the channel. I recorded it. So I hope the family and friends and everybody's having a good holiday and everything. You know, it's a New Year's and everything, so it's a new year, so new things can happen and everything. So I guess I'll show you this. I can't keep opening this book, because if I keep opening a book, because the book is old, it's 1874. It's the first edition of the American Gun Club, Jules Verne. To the moon, to the earth, to the moon, moon to the earth to the moon. This is the first edition. You know, when you watch Back to the Future 3, they're talking about Jules Verne and how he predicted that there'd be rockets and cars and all this technology that we have now. That's what Jules Verne's picking. But I can't keep opening it. It's going to ruin it. It's too old. I wanted to read the book, but I can't keep opening it. You can tell by the pages this book is from 1874. I found it on eBay. I find a lot of cool things on eBay. Well, eBay's been around since 1995, so there's things up on eBay since 1995. So Even though it's not in perfect condition, it's the first edition. I don't know how many first editions they made of this book back in 1874, where you know, but that's pretty cool to have. So Americans made cool things back in the day and came up with cool things as Americans. So to the that's pretty cool, dude. But I can't keep opening it because this part right here is falling apart. It's from 1874. You're gonna expect that kind of damage from 1870. This book's what is it's gonna be 2021. This book survived over 100 years. 1874 to 2021. That's over 100 years this book survived through all the nature and people and everything on earth. So that's a pretty cool book. And then this one's cool. This one you can still open. It's The Tour of the World in 80 Days, Jules Verne. It looks like they etched that thing in there. And this was 1873. So this book came out before To the Earth, to the Moon. And it has one of that paper they have. Each book had one of these plain paper. It looks like you could sketch on or something. And you can see there's behind the paper there's a book, a boat. So I also believe this is a first edition too. They made books small back in the day. I guess when you go, they had to walk to school, so the books were small just to carry around and everything. And it's a green book with red lining, or red, whatever you call it. And then oh, it's a pretty cool book. So I got two Jules Verne, and they're both first edition. And I both got it on eBay. This one's really cool. And then this is the third Jules Verne. I think it's about 3 Russians or something. Because this one is in the okay. 1872. So this became before the Tour of the World in 80 Days and To the Earth, to the Moon. But this one's in French. Hey, there's old stuff in it. So that's the third Jules Verne. I got this Jules Verne book. They're all from the 1800s. These two Jules Verne. And this one. These are the 3 I wanted to show you. I wanted to show the 3 Jules Verne books again. And they're all 3 of them are old as hell. So, you know, I collect things, you know, I rely on my benefits, but I know what it takes to have your own family one day, and you need money to have your family. You know, it's hate to say it, but you need money. You know, love is not about money. Love, you know, if somebody's in love with you, it's not about love, money and everything. So these are the 3 Jules Verne books I've got on eBay. So I'm proud to own these books. It sucks that they're too old. I want to read the books. Like, I gotta learn French to read that one. But the book's too old. I can't keep opening the books. But the book's too old to open. So it sucks. I want to read it, but I can't because the book's too old. I'm afraid it's gonna fall. This one might, if I really take my time and read that one. But this one, if I keep opening it, I don't want it to fall apart. It's from 1800s, so books, paper, get old in it. Then I got more of these. There's more than one. I think there's like I got 7 more of these of Beirut. This is also from 1914. That's close to 1800. And then I got 18 more of these. 1949. See, so I got 26 of these. I got 18 here, and I got like 6 over there. So it's 20. I got 26 of these. So, and then I think how it happened was, because I got a bunch of them now. I'm going to see if I can keep getting some more. That Beirut died in 1948. And this card came out right after he died. I think they didn't make the card in 1948 because people were too sad to make another Beirut card. So that it says, All-Star Baseball Gum, free of extra any cost. Big picture of baseball greatest stars. Big 5.5, 7.5 portrait with color background for hanging in your room or club. All-time stars from Baseball Hall of Fame. Give your dealer 10 all-star rappers. He will give you a free portrait. And then it says copyright 1948. So this card is still 1948, but they was making a deal on the card for 1949. So that's why people think it's a reprint, but it's not. This is the card. So I got a whole bunch of them, or something like that. I collect baseball cards for a while. I'm still learning. I admit I'm still learning. Then this one's cool. The original Stretch Armstrong. The one that was from the 80s leaked. So now I know what was in it. It leaked all over, so I had to rebuy that one. It's from the 80s one. But this is the original Stretch Armstrong. But when I look up things, I say first edition. So I don't know if this is the first, but this is the first, close to first edition of Stretch Armstrong. You know, one of my cousins got a stretch when I was little. One of my cousins got a Stretch Armstrong, and I was like, oh, I want a Stretch Armstrong. So, 35, I got the original Stretch Armstrong. It's kind of, I'm not sure why it's sticky. Maybe you gotta put these Stretch Armstrong in a room temperature or something. I could try to clean it again. But that's the original Stretch Armstrong. And these are getting more rare to find because kids break them and people break them and everything. Then this doll came out when the movie came, The Wizard of Oz. I got a doll. This one didn't come with Toto. I gotta find Toto for this doll. I gave one to the landlord, and I got one for myself. And it's got it's like some type of I don't know. I don't think it's glass. It sounds like glass. Okay, it could be glass. So you got these dolls. You gotta be careful with, because this is Dorothy from Wizard of Oz, and this came out when the movie came out. This is like in the 30s. I found one. I just gotta find. It comes with Toto. I guess the basket's right here, and Toto is inside the basket. I gotta find the basket and Toto for this one. So that's Dorothy. This is not old, but I got a Britney Spears doll. So if I ever have a daughter or a family of my own, because I've been cock-blocked and played back home, that's the reason why they're coming down hard on me on things, because they're getting played and everything. I give this to my daughter, Britney Spears doll. And then these are the extra dolls. I gave for Christmas. I gave a doll to the landlord, a doll to my grandma, and a doll to my mom. And these are the 3 extra ones. They're like from 1930s or 1920s. This is a vintage Barbie doll. Then when I was looking at how to find vintage Barbie dolls, well, I found them. And then, look, the eyes open. The eyes open. You see the vintage Barbie doll? They're like from the 30s or the 20s or 40s, one of them. But it's pretty old doll, dude. You see, that's one of them. This one is like an Indian one. This is an Indian one. So hey, maybe this doll was made when there were American Indians outside. That's how old, look how old the clothes are. This is a Barbie doll from the 30s or 40, 20. So that's the other one. And then this is the last thing. This is the cowboy version. So I got a Indian Barbie doll from the very old, and I guess this one, I don't know, these are, I gave 3, so I had 6 of these, but I gave 3 away for Christmas, and I kept 3 for myself. So if I have a daughter one day, it'd be cool to have a Barbie doll. So there's a cowboy, a cowgirl, an Indian woman, and I guess this is going to the ball or something. I can't find a date on them. I bet it's underneath the clothes somewhere. But these are vintage Barbie dolls, very old. So that's all I wanted to show you. It's gonna be, it's 8 o'clock right now. 9, 10, 11, 12. We got 4 hours to the ball drop, and hope everybody's having a good time and partying and everything. I know everybody has their loved ones they want to be with, so I'm just making videos and everything. I guess I watch the ball drop later and everything. So Happy New Year's to everybody. It's Commiso, the goofy guy online. Hope good things will happen now. In April, I'm gonna be 36 years. Oh look, I got gray hairs. I'm gonna be 36. Little Commiso that walked up and down these streets delivering a newspaper. I'm 36 years old already. Where the hell the years went by so fast? So I hope everybody's having a good holidays and everything. And hopefully I'll find love one day, a girlfriend or something one day or somebody. So that's all. I just wanted to show you my cool things I've been collecting over the years. And I'm a good guy and everything. And this is your disabled combat veteran after 9/11, Michael Commiso and his battle buddies so long.